Yay! Good morning and welcome to the class, everyone. Nice to see you. We are going to just get started. Going to just start to warm up through the upper body. Going to roll your shoulders and then just bring one arm up for me and stretch. I have serious fashion faux pas today, which you will notice. I've got white trainers on the end of this because this girl with my black one's still covered in mud. So I didn't want to just jump that around this area. So instead, I opted for the whole white trainer look on the end. So we are going to just reach this hand up. Really, in the big scheme of things, it doesn't matter. I'm just very aware. And then up and over to the other side. And stretch out. And then just swing your arms. Little bit of shoulder work today, and just aware of keeping those shoulders moving and healthy. So that kind of full range of movement through your shoulder area. So gently swing those arms forwards and backwards. And then as you come back, I want you to shrug the shoulders up and drop them down. So we lift and lower, lift and lower, lift. And then if you can, just a little bit quicker up with those shoulders. Yes, nice. Then from here, bring your arms up for me, armpits forwards, elbows out to the side, sweep those hands down, push those hands behind you. That range of movement where your arms come backwards, really important for those shoulders. Again, bring those arms up, up, out to the side, elbows come down, palms out behind you, so we open up through your chest. Big breath here, one more time, bring your arms up, out, elbows down, just stretch out, palms out behind you, just open up through your chest, and then bring your hands to your shoulders, and we're going to bend and twist, so those feet are firmly on the floor as you get that rotation through the upper body, and then pick up your heel and twist. So we're going to come round and round, twist and twist, over, 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 and then just let your hands come to your hips. So we start to warm up through the hips. We're going to come on down, lift up. So we are trying to feel that back is nice and long, shoulders coming back into your knees, lift on up, down to your knees, lift up, and once again from here down to your knees, and this time hold here so we can reach up and twist. We're looking up to your top hand, come on down, up to the other hand, come down. Again from here we're going to reach and twist and lower, reach and twist and down, and then bend and roll on up to standing. Take a little kick now. We're going to just let one leg come up in front. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then the same thing on the other side. We're going to come on up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then a nice big side step just to get us moving. Use your space. Big side step. That's it. So we're thinking distance rather than speed or height. We come across, use the room, over, over, and again reach, 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 and then up onto the balls of your feet. So we're going to lift up, heels lifted, come down. Lift up to the balls of your feet and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. And then just bring your heels up to your bottom. So getting all those joints moving. Open up through the hips. Just being aware of how the body feels today as well. Really important. Shake out through your hands. And then take a little squat down. Hold this position and a gentle twisting punch. We're just going to relax the shoulders. Let your hand come forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then just jump those feet in into a little, not a jog. This is the one where we're just up onto the balls of the feet. Gently shifting the weight from side to side, little prance, little spring step. Really focusing on warming up your feet, your calves, your Achilles. So that really needs to be nice and warm, particularly as we get older. Just making sure you warm up your Achilles before you go out for any kind of impact. So we're up, 2. As you're doing this, try and feel your heels come right down to the floor as well, just to get that stretch. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then just shake out your legs. Right, let's just take that from the top again. So start to swing those arms forwards. Obviously, second time round, we're going to add some juice to these. So just gently lift, then up to the balls of the feet. Come on down, up and lower, up and down, up and lower. Again, we're going to reach, drop, reach, drop. 2 more, up and up and down. Then the kick, but this time the kick is going to come through. So we reach it through, up, up, up. 4 more, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then the same thing over to the other side. We're going to come up, 2, 3, 4 again, 5, 6, 7, 8, and down. Then find your little squat position, ease down into your punch, across. So really find that rotation. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then that nice big side step across. Use your space. Over, step, step, across. Good. Across again from here. Big step. Over, 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 and then heels up to your bottom. Lift up, open up the hips, and 8, 7, 6, 5. Palms back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down to your hips, and we'll ease down. Eyes down to the floor. Lift up. So you get that stretch in the backs of the legs all the way down to your ankles. In and lower. And 2 more. Down. And 1 more. Down and lift. Then back to your little prance. See how those calves, feet and ankles are feeling, and knees. And just start to drive those arms a little bit more now. So we get a little bit more power. Up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, roll those shoulders. 1 more time then. Up and swing. And let's add a little squat. Balls of the feet drop down. Up and in. Up and in. Up and down. 4 more here. Lift and 3 and 2 and 1 more. Come on down. Good. Then from here, that kick will be pushed back. Lift, lift, lift. 4. Notice how the other hip feels as you do this. 2, 1, and then the same thing over to the other side. Up, 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 up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your little squat position. Come down into your twisting punch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then the big side step across. Use your space. Over, over. Big step. Across, 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 across. Heels to your bottom. Lift up, 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 up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands to your hips. Ease down. Lift up, down. Lift up, down, and lift, down, and then hold into a twist, come up and up and up and up. 2 more sets here. Twist, 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 and then bend and round all the way back up to standing, and then up into a little jog up onto the balls of your feet. So we lift. Hopefully you feel a little more ready to exercise now. We've come from a week to exercise week. So we lift. All the essential component parts are warmed up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so now we're going to get your light weights. So 2s or 3s-ish. You can go lighter. We are going to just start, that's it. We're going to just start by rolling your shoulders. So again, as I said earlier, a little bit more shoulder work today. So roll your shoulders, holding those weights, just to get those shoulders working. And then bring 1 foot forwards. And this is the one where we take the weight into the front foot and we reach those arms up. Now, what's key with this, the arms stay straight and we don't want the shoulders to lift up. So if you start feeling the shoulders lift, keep it lower. So we're just here, shoulders down, arms straight. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, and then come into your squat position and we take that twisting punch, but we're going to rotate the body as well. So we come across, over, and with this, yes, it's a punch, but we're pushing and pulling, push and pull with the arm and with the shoulder. In, 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 in. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then bring your hands onto your shoulders so we can take a squat, press. We come down and push, in and push, in, push. Good. Squat, push. 4 more here. Down and 3 and 2 and 1 more. Down and lift up. Then we'll rotate into your lunge position. These we've been working on a lot at the moment. So we hold that lunge position, back heel lifted, we're steady, and it's up to you whether you stay high with this or if you come a little bit lower as we add those side reaches across and over, reaching the weight down to the floor. In, lower. 2 more sets here. Down, down. 1 more time. Reach and reach. Push off that front foot and we're going to come to the other leg. 1 foot comes forwards, down, bring those arms out to the sides and we add that reach across and over and 2 more sets here. In and down. 1 more time. Reach and down and then pop those weights down onto the floor. And we come, rather than the side step now, we're going to make it a spring, just coming across. So this is kind of level 2 to 3 of our sideways jump. Gently spring, land and tap. In, starting to get some of that impact across, over, over, over. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then back to me and shake out those legs. Taking those weights again for round number 2. So we step forwards. Remember, if you wanted to, you could switch front legs. It's not hugely important, but just for balance. So the shoulders come back and we come up with the arms. Up, up. Feel that you're strong through the trunk. Really important. Notice my upper body isn't moving. I'm really steady as we lift those arms up. And 4, 3, 2, 1, and back. Then hold your squat position. Again, round number 2, if you wanted to make this a bit lower, you could, but we twist and find that rotation all the way down to the foot. We twist. Add the punch. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 more. Into your squat press. So those weights come onto your shoulders. We come down and push. In and push. Yes. In and push. Looking good. In and push. 4 more. Down. And we're keeping those trunks nicely lifted. Yes. 2. 1 more. Down. And lift. So we come into our lunge. Everyone's favourites. Back foot. Open the hip. Into your lunge. Maybe sneak a bit lower this time because we're not coming up and down. So we're going to hold. And we reach and over. Reach. Other side. 2 more sets here. Reach and reach and change legs. Bring the other foot back. Find that bend. Lift the chest and we come across. Reach down. Over and 2 more sets. Reach and 1 more time. Reach and down and up. Pop those weights gently down onto the floor and come into your side spring. Again, we come across and tap, jump and tap, over and jump and jump. Use your space. 4 more sets. Across and over and 2 more sets. Across and 1 more time. Over and back. And then just back up onto the balls of your feet. So lift up with the chest. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we're going to just do that once more. So pick up those weights again for me, please. Hopefully, warming up a little bit more now. We're going to step that foot forwards and we come up into your front raise. Nice straight arms, shoulders down, up. 4, 3, 2, 1. We come into our squat with our twisting punch. Over and reach and twist. Use that squat. So maybe come a little lower. Last ones. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your position. Let the room stop spinning. Into your squat press. Down and push. In and push. In and push. In and push. Stay with this. 4 lovely squats. 3 and 2 and 1 more down and lift. And then we twist into our lunge, lifting up through your chest. Come on down into your lunge position and we're going to reach and over, side bend, over. 2 more sets here. In, last set, over and over. Push back, come to the other side. Step forwards. We come on down into your lunge, chest and shoulders open. Hold that lunge and we're going to reach and reach again. Reach and reach again. Over, over. 1 more. Reach and reach and push back. Come on back. Shake out those legs. Gently pop those weights down into the floor so we can come into our side jumps. Spring, 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 spring. Across. Use your space. Over. 4 more sets. Jump and jump and 2 more sets. Over and last one. In and back and then just up onto the balls of your feet again. Lift the chest up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, shake out those legs. Do you want to grab yourself some water? The next set, we're going to do a combination of that heavy weight and unweighted cardio. So a nice little mix up for the next one. So I have, I've got my 60, I think it's 16. Yeah. So I would suggest, first time through, yes, what have you got there? You got your 6, Maggie? Well done. Hazel, she's got a 6 if you're watching back. So we're going to come down, shoulders back. So we're going to come into the floor and lift up. Into the floor and lift up. Down. Little note on this, actually, at this point, important to share. If you are following along with this, if you're not live with me, you may find that you want to just increase your weights, but only ever think about taking them up by maybe 20%. There's a rule of 40% increase in load. So never more than that. So maybe think about, if you're doing this with a 5, you would go up to a 6. If you're doing this with a 10, you would go up to a 12. So that kind of thing. And down, just to get your body used to the load. In, now I've lost count, but it's okay because they feel great. 2 more, down. And 1 more, down. And then we come into our upright row. So we're going to bring 1 foot forwards for this one today. So we take that weight forwards, really avoiding the swing back. Lift up and down. Elbows high. Again, more shoulders. Up and up. 4 more. 4 and 3. Yes. So elbows always higher than the weights. Particularly with this one. If you can get that weight higher than your elbows, your weight's probably a bit too light. Just to hold that thought. Pop that weight down onto the floor now for me, please. Yes. And we're going to come into our little side tap. Side tap. That's what I meant to say. So start with your spring. Tap to the side. As if you're about to go into a little tap routine. So we tap. Then we're going to take 2 taps and 2 jumps. There. 2 taps. Now, deliberately, not going crazy with this because it's not necessarily about big jumps. It's about that impact. Tap, tap, spring, tap, tap, little spring, tap, tap, little spring. 1 more, tap, tap, spring, spring. Now, the evil lunge. We have been doing this in Pilates. Here's what I'd like you to do, because we're building this up. We're going to hold your lunge position, and we add a twist where we come in across your body to the outside of the leg, and then we come back up. So do that with me. You know what's coming next. So we come round and up, and your progression is to drop down to the outside of the foot and then up to standing. Keep going. I'm just going to take this down because you can see me a bit better. So we come on down and up, there, down and up. 1 more, down, and then push off that front foot as you step back. So I want a bit of power to bring you back. Try that on the other side. Find your lunge. We start with reaching across to the outside of that leg. 2 more, in and in. Your progression is to drop into your lunge and reach to the outside of that foot. Don't feel you have to do that. I'm just showing that for those of you that want more, okay? So the first option is enough. Then we're going to come forwards, pick up that back leg, tap it down. Just 6 of these. Lift. Working into the back of the leg. Up and up. 2 more here. Lift and lift, and then to the other side. Bring that leg out behind you. Up and up. Again, lift up and up. 2 more here. Lift and lift. And then back to me. and back up to the jog. So you should feel your heart rate is just kind of stepped up about 20%. Yeah, not too much, all manageable, but we're just starting to feel a bit moist. And the heart and lungs are working a bit harder. Up, 2, 3, 4, drive those arms, 6, 7, 8. Yes, so we are back to your heavy weight. No breaks on this one. That's going to make it harder again. So we bring that weight between those thighs. Let's do a few more this time. We are going to come in and lift. So last was our little warm-up set. This is the proper one. So we're doing 12 of these. And in and lift. Again, down and down and in and down. We've got 4 more of these. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 more. Then into that upright row. So again, the weight comes forwards and we lift, elbows high, lift, lift, lift. Well done. 4, 3, 2 and 1. Then that weight is going to come down to the floor. Bend your knees. Come on back for me. The tap taps. So start with your tap tap over, and then 2 taps, 2 jumps. Tap, tap, jump, jump. Tap, tap, jump, jump. Tap, tap. Spring, spring. Again. Tap, tap. Jump, jump. Stay with it. Tap, tap. Jump, jump. Tap, tap. Jump, jump. 2 more. Tap, tap. Jump, jump. Last one. Tap, tap. Jump, jump. Good. Then from here, we're going to come up, lift the back heel. 2, 3, 4, 5, and last one. And then other side, bring that leg up, and we're going to come up. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then come into your lunge. So this is, we come into a twisting lunge, down and hold. Option 1, we reach to the outside of the leg. Option 2, we drop down to the floor. So we're going to come in for 8, up, 7, lift, 6, lift, 5, again, 4, and 3, and 2, 1 more. And then remember, we push off that front leg, so we drive it back. Other side. Hold the lunge. Either tap or we come down. In and in and in and in. 4 more here. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 more, and push back off that front foot, off, and then it's a hip chop. Up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back to your weight for round number 3. Grab your weight, backs, bottoms, shoulders, trunks, shoulders back. Let's come down. In and lift. Lower and lift. Down and up. In and lift. Again from here. 4 and lift. So we're doing 12. You know me, I need to carry 4s or 8s. And in. 4 more. Down. Still trying to keep that back as upright as you can. 3 and 2 and 1. Forwards. Lift. Lift. 3, 4. Again. 5 6, and 7, and 8. Well done. Shoulders working hard today. Pop that weight down on the floor. Loosen those shoulders. We come into your tap, tap, 2 jumps, tap, tap, 2 jumps. Again, tap, tap, jump, tap, tap, jump. Stay with this. Tap, tap, jump, jump, tap, tap, jump, jump, tap, tap, jump, jump. One more time. Tap, tap, jump, jump. Good. And then up onto the balls of your feet. Little jog just to transition us around to our lunge. We are in, we are lifted. Excuse me, and we're going to come on down. So in and up, down and up, in and lift, in and lift. 4 more here. Down and 3 and 2 and 1 more. Down, push back onto the other side. Find your lunge, down, hold. Are we ready? Last set. 8 and 7 and 6, 5. Stay with this. 4 and 3. Last 2. In. Last 1. And then we push back. Ouchie. Right. Up onto the balls of your feet. How they feel? We get up. Brilliant for those legs. Legs having a party right now. Just keep jogging. Forget about the thighs for a bit. They'll sort themselves out. Up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Right. Shake out those legs. Loosen it up. Roll those shoulders for me. Breathe. And then we're going to just come. Sides. Oh, get some water. Sorry. Quick drink. So I pushed you through that last one. Right. Step across. Over. Over. So bring it down a little bit. Heels up to your bottom. Not too much. Up. 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 4, 3, 2, 1. Your repeater. We're going to come in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Same thing on the other side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then your knees up in front. In and lift and 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to your curls. Up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Then a little twist. Let your elbow come around this time though. So rather than a punch, just feel you're bringing your elbow forwards. Again, all about that shoulder mobility. A bit like you kind of punching with a chicken wing. Up. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then from here, that knee lift. Up and up and lift and lift. And beautifully done. So onto one leg. Pick up your heel and we just add a little tap here. Up. Just to bring it down. Bring it down. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then up to the other side. Bring that arm out. Up. 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 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on back. Little drop down. A little rotating punch. 4. Here comes the sun. 3, 2, 1. Right, let's come down to the floor. So if you come on down to the mat for me. Oh, how we've missed the sun, huh? So go and come on in. Oh, it's a beautiful thing. Right. Let's us come. onto your hands and knees now. And we're going to just let your toes come under. Breathe in here. And as you breathe out, knees lift and hover up and away from the floor and lower. Again, you're going to breathe out, lift and hover. Inhale, lower. Again, breathe out, lift and hover. Inhale, lower. One more time, breathe out, lift and hover. And lower. And then into a twist. Bring your arm up and come down. Twist. Bring your arm up and lower. Again from here, twist. Arm comes up and lower. And once again, twist. Arm comes up and back down. And then just press through your hands, stretch out through your back. Lift those ribs up, gently coming forwards and backwards. Stretch out here. And then bring one foot out behind you. You're going to press the heel away. Let your knee lift and come down. Again, let your knee lift and lower and lift and down to the other side, ball of your foot. We're going to lift and lower, lift and lower. Two more here. Lift. Come on down one more time. Lift and down, and then come round to seated. And we're going to just bring your hands down to your feet. So your eyes down to the floor, stretch out and hold. And then we'll lift on up and twist, looking over your shoulder. And twist, looking over to the other side. And then from here, let's come down to the floor. So onto the mat, head and shoulders down. Let's start with your bridge. So your hands down by your sides. Let your hips lift up and we'll come down. Let your hips lift and lower. Lift, come down. Lift and lower, working through your bottom and the backs of your thighs. Up and in. Two more. Lift and lower. One more time. Lift and come on down to the mat. Then knees coming up over your hips. So pelvis, ribs down, head and shoulders down. Start with the leg coming out. So we breathe out and in. Out and in. Out and in. Out. Hands up. Opposite arm to leg. Out and in. Out and in. Out and in. Out and in. One more on each side. Out and back. Out and back. Feet down again. Hands by your sides once again for your bridge. So we lift up and come down and lift and lower. Now for the next few, I'm going to give you an option. If you want to make it a bit harder, you can let one leg lift up and we come and do 4 on one side, 3, 4, change legs, bring the other leg up and we'll go 4, 3, 2, 1, feet down, hands up and over your shoulders, and then just bring your arms up. Slowly roll, bring your arms up and reach. 2 more here, up and reach, and one more time, up and reach, and then down to the floor. Let's just take some stretches here. Going to bring one leg up, hand into the back of your thigh, stretch and circle this foot round, and then around the other way. Hands out by your sides, take that leg across and in, out and down, and then lift the other leg. We come up, over, and in, out, and down. Knees come over to the side and twist. And up, and then knees over to the other side and twist. And up, and then from here up to seated. Little stretch here. Just bring your ear to your shoulder and stretch out. And up and over. And then up and lift. And up and lift. And we're going to twist. And twist. And then slowly come back up to standing. Round onto your hands and knees. Little stretch from your calf. Press the heel away. Other side, in and stretch. And then onto the balls of your feet. Come on down. Lift those hips up. And slowly roll and round your back. And we are going to come up to standing. And then from here, just bring your arms up. Reach up. Arms out. Stretch out. Backs of your hands together. And again, bring your arms up. Arms out. Reach out. Take a big breath in. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget to leave me a comment or a message if you're joining me on the recording.